Good evening. Welcome to Tin Barn Farm. Today, or this afternoon, the crew has been really doing awesome. They're working hard picking this butternut squash all through the field. So we're going to start loading it in some bins. And so come along with us while we do that. You can see this squash is doing really well. These guys have picked a whole bunch. Sandra's been out here ramrodding them. Come on, babe. You having fun yet?
Yep.
All right. You can see this squash is beautiful. Not as beautiful as my girls, but beautiful. And there's a lot of it. There's little Nellers. She's out here working, huh, baby? Yeah. And the boys down there. So come along with us. So we're gonna put the bins on the tractor. And anyways, I want to show you something. We were trying a stencil out. My wife is very, very creative. And it worked really good on the first one, but see, this is our logo for the squash, and we're gonna better that. But you can see our table fell down in the wind or something. I think when the kids come and pushed it over.
Maybe it's
Did you guys do it? No. Yeah. Just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna have to fix that so we can sort and wash. So, anyways, here we go.
We have a few less helpers today, so instead of throwing them to each other, we're having to pick them up and actually put them in there. So this year we did a ½ acre field. Next year we're thinking of doing a 3-acre to a 6-acre field. Haven't decided for sure. This squash field is a way for us to try to be a little more self-sufficient and be able to keep the taxes down and make a little bit of money off this land and be able to support our way of life.
So we've done one tote already. You can see it over there. Full. So kids are putting on the next tote. Center it up, guys. Center it up. Center it. Pick this end up. Pick it up. Pick it up. All right, that's pretty good. I catch it with one hand, it's just like a controlled fall into here. As long as he throws it right. So we got some awesome neighbors here that showed up to help. They're like my best friends. Well, yeah, they are. We got quite the crew now picking. We've made tea out of it before.
You made what?
Tea out of cocoa beer.
I've used it like Legos. We used to make little animals out of kookaburras.
You used to make Legos, cocklebur Legos?
Well, we used to make little animals out of them. They do stick together.
Yeah. We were selling them as porcupine eggs.
This way.
So
It's tiny.
this is cocklebur origami.
We got it. Put it in.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruthie.
Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. I don't
There
know.
you
Right.
go. Awesome.
You could mark that and come back in a couple weeks and it'll be like that. It'll be corked over. So that thing's still alive and it'll stay in your storage for a year if you store it at the right place, you know. A good basement where it doesn't get above about 59 or so.
Well, it's getting dark, and I just wanted to say a few things. I had a great time tonight with the family harvesting squash, and as my dad was just leaving there, gave him a hug, and I said thanks for your help, and he turns around and looks at me and goes, thanks for making dreams come true. That's kind of a special. That's very special to me because my great grandpa homesteaded these parts, and there's always been dreams of making money growing the crops here. And this is the biggest harvest we've had on the homestead and ever. And so, biggest one I know of, at least. I think my great uncles may have had some bigger harvests on the dry land side, but anyways, this is dreams coming true, and we're passing on things to our children. You know, we're not out here harvesting things with big mechanical tools and stuff. It's mainly by hand, and it's a special thing to be able to grow your own squash, and then it's another thing to grow your squash to sell. So this will help with our agricultural rating. It's a lot of hard work, but it's well worth it. And anyways, this is the Wilhelm Homestead. A mighty big horse for a little girl. Ah.
Yeah.
So this is Polka Dot. This is Ruthie's horse. And this will be the horse she takes deer hunting. And what do you think, Rufus?
I love Polka Dot.
Yeah. He's a good horse. So what'd you do tonight?
We did a bunch of squash.
Yeah,
We picked them and then put them in the barrels.
that's right. And why are we doing that?
So then we can sell them.
That's right. Make some money on that, huh? On Polka Dot.
You're so pretty.
Yeah. He is a pretty horse, isn't he?
You can eat, buddy.
Well, tonight's been special, and we're just wrapping up chores here. They're watering some stuff and taking care of business that way. But anyhow, so the squash has been a pretty good success so far, and if we can get it all sold, that'll be even better. So the boys helped a lot tonight. Hey, Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Whoa. Did you scare him? Yeah, I scared him a little bit. Bring him over here.
Hi, buddy.
Let's see what Brandon's all about.
Hi, buddy. George. George, stop. What's in his mouth?
Oh,
Here, buddy.
there's Brandon. Yep, that's little old Brandon. I think
only
he's
8
about
months.
8 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't have his bottom 8 months yet.
yeah. Be nice to him. Oh, you're looking at his teeth?
Yeah. He was supposed to get. So he has his top 8 months right here, and then he just needs his bottom right here.
Yep. He's coming on 8 months.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I want to move it into the pen by one of the white quails.
why is that?
Cause those small one, it's easier.
Oh.
We're putting them in there. If we put them in there, we have to worry about filling up another trough, you know. No, he can just drink out of the same cup. Well, we should move Jag and Dutch by each other so we don't have to fill up 2 troughs. So we only have to fill up 1, and then leave him in his pen.
Are you filling the other one up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Brandon, and I like to play with. The reason why we put this halter on his gate, so because this is the only donkey or horse or anything that will fit this halter, so that's why we just leave it there.
Hey guys, did you enjoy harvesting squash tonight?
Yeah. This guy's so.
You guys worked hard today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of squash. Did pick 3 totes.
George, go grab a treat for him. He deserves a treat.
There you go.
Hey, Brandon. So cute.
He's getting a pot belly. It's getting big.
Yeah, he's getting fat.
Yeah.
Got a big belly. He thinks I have a treat in my hand.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, let me get a treat for you. Yeah, you want to eat that? Okay, good.
There you go.
It's okay, Polka Dot. That's a good boy.
Right.
That's a good boy. You're doing the treat! Nope, I'm going to get you.
George went and got a treat for him. He likes those, huh?
Yeah, he loves them. Good boy. That's a good boy. Some horses don't even like that. Polka Dot won't eat one out of your hands. Yeah,
Really?
Polka Dot doesn't like treats. He doesn't like anything out of your hand.
He'll eat hay, grass, and grain out of your hand. That's
He
it.
just won't eat the
Huh.
green cookies. George. Come on. He don't do anything. You want to be nice to him. Yeah. Ow! Did he bite you? Yes. No, buddy. Oh.
What happened?
He bit you.
Let's see.
Why'd you bite him?
Where at?
Bite him.
There.
Huh. You shouldn't let him bite you.
He was just holding his hand right here, and then he just like, yummy.
I know. So if you hold your hand there and he bites you, you gotta punish him for that. No, not now. Only when he does it. Can't do it now. He doesn't know what you're punishing him for.
No, don't try to bite, buddy.
No, knucklehead.
He's like, no, I want more treats. Hey, buddy, we don't have no more treats. We don't have no more treats.
Yeah.
And don't let him bite you. That's not a good thing. You know?
If you want your food, you gotta come to me. No.
No.
He follows me around in the pen sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. Put your head down.
He's looking for another treat.
He's like, do you have another treat? I'll grab a handful of food for him. I got another treat. You want that? Yeah, you want that? Yeah, that's pretty good.
George. I saw some of his hay.
Yeah. Well, we've had a couple of questions asked us why we do horses. We are not a professional horse trainers by any means. And really, the only reason, one of the biggest reasons I have horses is I'm raising my children. There's a lot of similarities between breaking horses and working horses, getting to read horses and that stuff to life. And so I believe that through the animals here is a choice way to raise our children. So, and also the farming is another great way to help children learn and pass on the traditions of your fathers. And so that's part of the big reasons we're doing this. And we do love horses and we do love farming and having a love for it, but also doing it to where it can actually be profitable is a big thing. You know, because in this day and age, it's, you know, I can't afford to have a bunch of just hobbies, and so they need to try to pay for themselves. So that's a big issue with, or big part of what we do here. So I just want to start sharing some of the reasons that we have horses, and that's That's one of them, is raising children. The ability for a young man or a young woman to take a horse that's never been touched, and then in a few sessions working with it and learning what the horse likes and what it does and getting it to where it will respond to you is really big. And it kind of has the same thing to do with relationships in general. You need to be able to know people's love language, and horses are kind of similar to that. And it gets the practice, you get to practice kind of on it. It's kind of it's a learning tool. And so with horses and humans, there's a lot of similarities. And so these children of mine learn what horses you can do what with, and anyways, it's a great learning tool. So this is a beautiful horse back here, old Polka Dot, and my children have grown in confidence and in the be able to speak and do things through this YouTube channel, which I am very grateful for. And also they've become quite good horsemen, and they're learning more and more about it, and they're training them when they work, and it's also the horses are kind of training them to become good citizens and good people in life. So part of our reason of doing a lot of things here on the homestead is strictly because we're raising children, and it's a great responsibility for them to have, and also they get to make some money on it, and that's always a good thing. So do you guys enjoy those horses?
Yeah. Look at that.
They do truly enjoy them. So
Georgie, be careful. Hey, Poke.
are you going to get on there too, George? Yeah, old Polka Dot's a pretty good animal there. He allows a lot of people just to mess with him.
Boy, Polka Dot.
There you go. That's awesome. Well, there's the three amigos. This was my crew tonight. And then we had Nana and Papa show up, and then the Parsons show up.
And Mom and Nellie.
Yep, and Mom and Nellie. We had a pretty good crew tonight.
Where's Mom and Nellie?
So we need to go look at some goats tonight, guys, and make sure they're okay. So let's load up.
Hey, Polka Dot. Hey, Polka Dot. I'm coming off your butt. Good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, good boy. I love you, Polka Dot. Tonight was a good night, and Timbong Fong over and out.